Some secrets were never meant to stay hidden. Good evening, beautiful people. I'm Dirty Diana. And tonight, welcome to Midnight Confessions. The place where your untold stories finally get a voice. Have a secret you've never told anyone? A first kiss you still remember? A crush you never confessed to? A wild night you'll never forget? A heartbreak you're still carrying? Or maybe there's something you've been holding inside for years, something you need to get off your chest. Here, you can tell your story anonymously. No judgment, no pressure, just real people, real emotions, and real stories. Because every confession has a soundtrack, and every story deserves to be heard. We're also looking for Swain Family Records artists, songwriters, and creators who want to help transform these real-life confessions into original songs. So if you've got a story, or if you've got the talent to bring those stories to life, this is your moment. Tonight at 10 p.m. Turn the lights down low, get comfortable, and prepare to confess. I'm Dirty Diana. And this is Midnight Confessions, only on Swain Family Records. Your secret, your story, your soundtrack.
Why, hello, lovies. Yeah, y'all probably noticing it's just me tonight because my precious Dante is on a business trip right now. So he should be back not next week because then I'm gone for a for a business trip next weekend as well. So you'll see both me and Dante together, not next Saturday, but the following Saturday. So Dante, make that money, honey. So, guys, I do have my confessions, and we do have some 4 great songs from 2 are from Chrissy G, one is from Rebecca Lynn Mills, and we have one from my precious Dante Valet. So I cannot wait to hear these stories and hear the music that goes with it. So if you're just joining in, let's get this started. So the first one is the first story I have here called Twins, Lies, and the Edge of Ruin. Dear Dirty Diana, I have been married for 5 years to a woman I truly believed was the love of my life. She is kind, perceptive, and the one person who has always seen the best in me, even when I didn't deserve it. That is what makes what I've done so unforgettable. A year ago, I made a mistake that has grown into something I can barely control. My wife has an identical twin sister. From the beginning, there was always a strange tension between us that I ignored because I knew even acknowledging it would be dangerous. She was familiar in a way that felt unfair. Same smile, same voice at a distance, same gestures, but underneath that, she was nothing like my wife. Where my wife is steady and warm, her sister is reckless and sharp and impossible to read. Being around her always felt like standing too close to the edge of something. It started with late night messages that were too personal to be innocent, then private jokes, then confessions we should never have shared. We crossed lines one at a time, always with excuses ready until there were no lines left to pretend we hadn't crossed. Now I'm living in a nightmare of my own making. Every family dinner, every holiday, every casual conversation feels like a trapdoor waiting to open beneath me. I watch my wife laugh with her sister and I feel sick, wondering if she can already sense it, if she sees something in the way I look away too quickly, or in the way her sister holds my gaze just a second too long. I go to bed next to my wife feeling like a criminal. Some nights she puts her head on my chest and talks about our future, and all I can think is that I am poisoning it in silence. I know what I need to do. I need to end it completely. No more messages, no more secret meetings, no more lying to myself that this is somehow complicated instead of simply wrong. But I'm terrified because I don't know if she'll let me. Recently, when I tried to pull back, her sister didn't cry or beg. She just looked at me with this cold, unreadable expression and asked if I really thought I could walk away and leave her to deal with the fallout alone. She reminded me how easily one confession, one screenshot, one moment of honesty twisted at the wrong time could destroy everything. Maybe she didn't say the word blackmail, but the threat was there all the same, hanging between us. Now I feel trapped between two disasters. If I keep this affair going, I destroy my marriage slowly, piece by piece, becoming the kind of man I never thought I could be. If I end it, I risk her anger, her revenge, and the possibility that she will tell my wife everything out of spite. Either way, I may already have lost the one person who least deserves this. The worst part is that my wife still trusts me. She still reaches for my hand. She still asks me if I'm okay because she says I seem distracted lately. And every time she does, I want to confess everything right there and accept whatever comes. But I'm a coward. I tell her I'm just stressed. I kissed her forehead. I lie again. I don't know whether I'm trying to save my marriage or just save myself from the consequences of what I've done. Maybe there's no saving either now. I know people will say I made my choice the first time I betrayed my wife. And they'd be right. But I'm writing because I need to admit somewhere to someone that I'm terrified. Not of losing the affair, but of finally being forced to look at myself clearly when this all comes crashing down. If there's any decent thing left for me to do, I hope I find the courage to do it before the truth finds its own way into the light. Sincerely, afraid of the reckoning. Well, that is pretty deep. I uh, I know firsthand what it feels like to be cheated on. It's not fun. Um, it wasn't, with my sister or anything. No, nothing like that. But it's just that feeling of that, you see the signs and then you just don't, you know, you don't know how to approach your, in my case, my ex-husband now, but, just, be able to know how to approach that. And in his case, it's the opposite. It's the actual guy's, view of he's the one that he knows he's cheating and now he's trying to break it off. And it sounds like this woman, being the twin sister, it could, I think it could potentially go sour if it sounds to me that this woman is that type of kind of woman. So I wouldn't. I feel so. I feel for you, dude. I really do. I mean, kudos to you that you want to end it. Yes, the twin sister is the evil one. You're correct, Mike. And I mean, it sounds like his wife is genuine, and I mean, maybe she might get hurt about it and she might, you know, forgive him. I mean, not forget, right? Why do sisters always have to be the evil two? Right? Exactly. I mean, especially when they're identical twins. I mean, you would think that, you know, the one sister would not do this to the other sister. I mean, even if the husband, you know, maybe started it. I don't know the fact that maybe he started it, but you know, she could have just ended it, could have left it at, you know, hey, I get you, you like me and all that, yada yada yada, but you know, you are married to my sister, and it would never have happened. But she went along with it, so it just makes me wonder if she, I don't know. It sounds like she is the evil one. I mean, who does that to their own sister? It's crazy. It is definitely crazy. So I don't know what to do for you about this situation. Um, I mean, my situation, yeah. Well, I kicked mine to the curb. I did a few other things. I actually kicked him in the balls when I gave him his last thing from me, and it was me kicking him in the balls. I said, "I hope you enjoy that. Remember that next time you stick your dick in someone else and sign the papers." So that was how I ended mine. But that's how I did it. But I don't know what's going to happen in this situation, if she's going to get that upset or if she's going to forgive him, or they'll be able to maybe work it out if he confesses to her and breaks it off. Um, so I really don't know. So, but we do have a song for this one. At first, I didn't think we had a song for this one, but we have one for Chrissy G. He's called Mirror Trap. Go ahead, hit it, DJ.
I walked into a fire I couldn't outrun. Promised forever, promised I'd fight. Then temptation wore a familiar face. Same blue eyes, same deadly embrace. One bad choice became a secret flame. Now every heartbeat whispers her name. I'm sleeping beside the woman I adore, while hiding the truth behind a locked door. Every lie gets heavier to hold. Every secret slowly turns to stone. The man I was is disappearing fast, buried underneath my own past. I'm trapped in a mirror of lies, looking through two sets of the same eyes. If I tell the truth, I lose my world. If I stay silent, I'm still cursed. One woman gave me all her trust, the other turned my soul to dust. There's no road home, no easy way through. How do I save the life I threw? I told her it's over, I can't go on. She smiled like she'd known all along. You think you can walk away, she laughed. You forgot, I've got your past. Now every message feels like a loaded gun. Every phone call says my time has come. She's holding the match to everything I love, while heaven watches from above. Do I fall on the sword and confess my shame, or keep pretending that nothing changed? face, two sisters, one choice, forever. The hardest prison that isn't made of steel. It's living with the man you became.
Wow. Now, I did not hear this song beforehand. This is an amazing song from Chrissy. I have always enjoyed Chrissy G's, his talent, his music. And this one was, wow, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. It's that good. Holy cow, you nailed it. And once again, if you haven't released this one, you need to release it. It's a really good one. Wow, I'm speechless. I can't even talk. Wow, that's great job, Chrissy G. That was really good, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, that is so great. Uh well, guys, now I'm speechless. So let's get to the next one. Whoa, that was good. And he has got another one that he did on here. That would be our fourth song. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, definitely, Mike. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, so we go to story number 2. This one's called The Baby No One Can Claim. Dear Dirty Diana, I'm carrying a secret my husband can't know. When my husband kissed my stomach and whispered, I can't wait to meet our baby, I thought my heart would split in two. He looked so happy, so proud, so completely certain this child was ours. And that's what makes the lie sitting inside me almost too much to bear. I'm 6 months pregnant, and every day that passes feels heavier than the last. Not because of the baby growing inside me, but because of what I know, what I did, what I've kept hidden since that night 6 months ago on a business trip I told myself meant nothing. Started with drinks after a company party, too much laughter, too much champagne, too much reckless energy I hadn't felt in years. I remember the hotel lights reflecting in the glasses, the music low and intimate, the way I kept telling myself I was only enjoying the attention. Denny asked if I wanted one last drink upstairs. I should have said no. I knew it then, and I know it now. But I went. His suite was quiet compared to the noisy bar downstairs. His suite was quiet compared to the noisy bar downstairs. The city glowing beyond the windows, the air between us charged with something dangerous. I told myself I was still in control. Told myself I could leave at any time. Told myself nothing would happen. I was wrong. One bad decision became another. And before I could stop the night from turning into something else, I had crossed a line I could never uncross. In the morning, I could barely look at myself in the mirror. I showered, dressed, and left with the kind of shame that settles into your skin. I told myself it was over. A horrible mistake buried in a city far from home. Something I would never, ever let touch my real life. Then weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. At first, I clung to denial. I counted days, recounted them again, tried to force the timeline to fit neatly into the life my husband believed we were living. But deep down, beneath every hopeful excuse, I knew And now my husband rubs lotion on my back at night. He talks about cribs and strollers and whether the baby will have his eyes, his smiles when strangers congratulate us. He reaches for my hand in waiting rooms. He loves me with a trust I haven't deserved for a long time. That's the cruelest part. He isn't distant. He isn't cold. He isn't a man I stopped loving. He's good, and that goodness only sharpens the guilt until sometimes I feel like I can't breathe. Every doctor's appointment terrifies me. Every mention of due dates makes my stomach knot. I'm always waiting for a question, a look, a moment when the arithmetic of my betrayal suddenly becomes visible to someone's eyes or to someone else. I don't sleep well anymore. I lie awake beside my husband, listening to him breathe, wondering whether I'm protecting him by staying quiet or only making the eventual truth more devastating. Because the truth will not stay buried forever. Maybe it will come out in the baby's features, maybe in the dates, maybe in a test no one is even thinking about yet. But I feel it's coming. As surely as I feel this baby move inside me. A future I created in one reckless night and have been dreading ever since. I don't know what kind of woman that makes me. I only know that I am about to become a mother, and instead of feeling only joy, I am haunted by the fear that when my husband finally learns the truth, I won't just lose my marriage. I lose the man who believed in me most. And I'll have no one to blame but myself. Sincerely, guilty mother to be. Whew. Well. Oh, that's going to be hard. And reading your guys' comment, yeah, I think we definitely need to call Maury on this one, because I feel bad for the husband because he's thinking that it's his child. I mean, he's already bonding with her, thinking it, but I mean, how hard can you hide this? And especially, we don't even know the race of the child. I mean, what if she's with somebody that is, that is Black, Asian, or some other opposite, it's only going to be obvious when the baby's born. So how is she going to be able to explain that to him once the baby's born? Exactly. You can't hide it for long. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I feel sorry for the husband. And then I feel sorry for the guy who decided to knock her up too, because now she's got two men that she has to deal with. Yes, you are not the father. You nailed it, Rebecca. You nailed it. Oh yes, I think we definitely. I think it'd be time to get Maury involved, because this is the only thing. If you're not willing to go ahead and just tell him now, before this baby is born, you're gonna have to make that call, because now you're gonna have to deal with bringing the actual father, and then who's your husband, and they're gonna have to fight over whose baby this is. Yeah, that's exactly. Oh my goodness. Well, we definitely have a good song here, and it is by Rebecca Lynn Mills, who is in the comments, and it's a song called "Weight of Truth." I cannot wait to hear this. Cue it.
Sometimes the hardest thing to carry is the truth you're scared to tell, when the life you built around you could come crashing with it as well. She wore a smile that hid the storm, a secret buried deep within. One reckless night, one broken promise, a choice she can't take back again. He held her close and dreamed forever, saw the future in her eyes, never knowing every tender moment rested underneath the light. The questions fall like distant thunder, the numbers do not look the same. She watches doubt begin to surface and knows she only has herself to blame. Every moment feels like a countdown, every breath becomes a fight. She knows the truth could tear them open, but hiding it won't make things right. Every heartbeat grows a little louder, every mirror shows her pain. Time keeps moving like a river, but she can't outrun the rain. Truth is standing at the doorway, fear keeps telling her to run, but every lie that she protects still hurts the one she loves. It's the weight of the truth, the burden she carries inside, a secret growing heavier with every tear she tries to hide. 9 months of silence, 9 months of fear, knowing the moment of truth is drawing near. Two hearts hanging by a thread, so many words still left unsaid. Can love and forgiveness survive when the weight of the truth finally comes to light? Maybe the truth will break her world, maybe everything will fall, but nothing built upon a secret can keep standing through it all. She cannot change what happened, she cannot erase the past, but she can choose the courage now to face the truth at last. No more running, no more lies, no more hiding behind frightened eyes. It's the weight of the truth, the hardest thing she'll ever say, a storm she has to walk through before it takes their lives away. The tears may fall like rain, the pain may cut like a knife, but sometimes truth is the beginning of a different kind of life. Two hearts hanging by a thread, a wounded road still lies ahead. Love may be broken, but it might survive when the weight of the truth finally comes to light. Every secret casts a shadow, every shadow meets the sun. The truth may leave a scar behind, but hiding it hurts everyone.
That was beautiful, Rebecca. Wow. Girl, if you have not released this one, you need to release this one. That was really good and heartfelt, and that was beautiful. I love it. The rhythm, I was really in tune into it. So really good job, Rebecca. I really love it. Thank you for Thank you for this. That was so good. But on that note, yeah, I've been trying to catch up on your guys' things on here, your comments. But yeah, you can't unscrew that light bulb or herself. True. And I agree with you, Rebecca, 100%. Being cheated on sucks. Like I said, I was cheated on by my second husband, not my first. My first was just a psychopath. But my second husband was the cheater, and I was going through the cougar stage, and the dude was like 13 years younger than me, and well, that should explain a lot of reasons why he cheated, because he was just nothing but a yeah. So I know how it feels. It's not fun. I'm just glad he's gone. On to better things, right? But Lord have mercy. Oh, hello, Crystal. Welcome. I just seen that you just popped in. You're not too late. We still got 2 more stories to go, but once this is over, we do have the replay. You can always go back to the beginning. But thank you for joining in. And then you have she's been on the side of ex-husband cheating on her. Yeah, I feel ya. All right, guys. Well, let's get on to our third story. This one's a really good one. I got a chance to read this beforehand, and even got a chance to hear the song beforehand. But it was a good song, but I ain't gonna spoil it. So this one's called "Born Different, Afraid to Be Loved." Dear Gertie Diana, I never thought I would be writing a letter like this. For most of my life, I convinced myself that love was something meant for other women, women who didn't have secrets stitched into their bodies before they even understood what secrets were. I was born different. When I came into this world, the doctors told my parents I had both male and female anatomy. They didn't know which hormones my body would favor as I grew older, and my parents made the choice not to remove anything. They wanted me to become whoever I was meant to be instead of forcing a decision on me before I could even speak. As I grew up, my body leaned more feminine. I became a woman in every way that mattered to me: my heart, my mind, my hormones, my reflection. But there is still one part of me that makes me feel like I have to explain myself before I can be loved. I have a penis and a vagina. Even writing those words makes my hands shake. Because of this, I have spent my entire life avoiding dating. I turned down good men, ignored compliments, and convinced myself that no one would stay once they knew the truth. I told myself it was safer to be alone than to watch someone's face change the moment they saw all of me. But then I met him. He is kind, patient, funny in a way that sneaks up on me. He looks at me like I am not a puzzle to solve, but a woman he wants to know deeper. We have been dating for a while now, and for the first time in my life, I let myself feel wanted. And now we are getting close to taking the next step. The kisses are lasting longer. His hands linger. I can feel the question between us even when neither of us says it. He wants me, and God help me, I want him too. But I'm terrified. I am a virgin, not because I never had desire, but because desire has always come with fear. Fear that someone would laugh. Fear that someone would be disgusted. Fear that a man who held my hand in public would look at my body in private and decide I was too much. I don't want to surprise him in the bedroom. That feels unfair to both of us. But I also don't know how to sit across from him and say, there's something you need to know about my body. What if he leaves? What if he says he understands, but I see the shock in his eyes? What if this beautiful thing we have built changes forever because I finally tell the truth? I know I should trust him. I know intimacy requires honesty. But this part of me has been wrapped in shame for so long that I don't know how to unwrap it without falling apart. I don't want pity. I don't want to be treated like a secret or a science lesson. I just want to be held by someone who sees me as a whole woman, not as a surprise. How do I tell him before we go too far? How do I give him the truth without apologizing for the body I was born in? And most of all, Diana, how do I believe I am still worthy of being wanted? Sincerely, born different, afraid to be loved. Well, I know this is a very touchy subject. I know that most recently in the news, they were talking about this kind of subject in itself, whether it is right or wrong for a parent when a child who is born, intersex, if it's right for the parent to just make that decision on their own, thinking that they could make that mistake later down the road, and vice versa. So it is a very hard subject, and I feel for this woman. I really do. I know it's got to be difficult. And I know it'd be a hard decision to make, but in the long run, I would probably, at least before you get to that next step, to talk about it, see what his thoughts are, talk about that subject and see what he thinks. And yes, it is very rare. Yeah, you're completely right, Mike. Because it's not very common that you have this, somebody that has both parts. And in most cases, there's cases where the parents already made that decision for them by the time they hit adulthood. But being that you're left with both parts, and now you're an adult, that's a very touchy subject. And I would be I would say it's better to be truthful. It's better to come out it now and just get it over with. And if he loves you for who you are, not what you were born with, he would stick around. Or worst case scenario, he may just leave. But then you at least you didn't break his heart in the bedroom, because that'd be the worst part to do is him finding out while you're in the middle. Because God knows what would happen. So it's better to just tell him before you get to that stage. So, but we definitely do have another song here. And it's actually from my guy, Dante Valle. I wish he was here to be able to hear it. But like I said, he's out making that money, honey. So, but it's called Safe With Me. Go ahead, hit it.
You keep pulling back every time you start to open up, like there's something in your silence. You're afraid I'll come to know whatever truth you're carrying, you don't have to carry alone. I see the way your hands start shaking when the room gets quiet and still, like you're standing on the edge of forever, searching for the strength to reveal. You say there's more beneath the surface, something you've hidden your whole life through. And you're scared the moment you tell me will be the moment I stop loving you. But I never fell for perfection, I never chased some fantasy. I fell for your heart, your laughter, and the woman you choose to be. Maybe someone made you believe love had conditions from the start, that if they ever knew your whole story, they walk away and break your heart. Maybe every mirror whispered you were somehow hard to love. Maybe every dream of forever never felt like enough. You don't have to explain your heart or be afraid of what I'll see. There is nothing in your Take your time, there's no rush tonight. I'll listen before I ever decide. You don't have to soften the truth. You don't have to apologize. So let the silence finally break. There's nothing here that truth can't take. You don't know me perfect. Just let me hold your shaking hands. You're safe with me. You don't have to hide anymore. Lay down the weight you've been carrying right here on the floor. I don't care about your past, that is who you are. Character means everything, that's where your beauty starts. You're safe with me. You don't have to run. I already love the woman you've become. I don't judge you for your past, it made you who you are. Every road you had to travel led you to my heart. Every tear that nobody noticed, every lonely sleepless night, every scar you tried to cover only shows me your strength inside. I don't care how you were born, I care how you love. I care how you treat the people who need a little hope. I care about your kindness, the honesty you bring, because character means everything. That's why you're everything to me. You're safe with me. You don't have to hide anymore. Leave the fear beside me, like you never done before. I don't care about your past, that is who you are. Character means everything. That's why I gave you my heart. I don't judge you for your past, it made you the woman I love. Every step that brought you here is more than enough. You're safe with me. Come as you are tonight. I love all of you for all of your life. You never had to earn my love. You only had to trust me and know you're safe with me.
Dante is amazing. I know he's been my co-host for the last few shows, and I love him. And this is, I think, the second one he's made, and he nailed it. And he told me beforehand that he was writing this song about this story, but he was putting it in the man's perspective on how his response would be to her if she were to tell him. And I think it was beautifully made, and if if the woman is listening who wrote this story to me and sent it to me, that I would suggest that hear the words of this song, and you never know, maybe the guy that you're with might be, you know, he might be like this. He would probably love you for who you are because you've shared this together, and he'll probably appreciate you telling him, the truth ahead of time, and he might even love you more for telling him, because if he really understands, he knows that you can't help the way you were born. But if you're honest with him up front before you go to that next step, it could be something positive, and then your love for each other can last forever. So I
My
would
soul
definitely
cries out hallelujah.
exactly. Thank you for the sound effect. I love it. Exactly. All right, guys. Well, we have one more story, and this one is pretty touchy. It's almost kind of controversial because of the um, the the drug issues with prescription drugs, the heavy duty narcotics that are out there, and the people with that kind of addiction. And when I read this one came in, I was like, I need to put this on here, and I made this as being my last one on purpose because it's a really touchy subject, and I think hopefully we can shed some light on this woman. This one's called "The Secret Prescription." Dear Dirty Diana, I've been carrying something that has been eating me alive. And I don't know if I'm looking for forgiveness or just someone to finally hear the truth. 3 years ago, I had surgery after a serious car accident. The doctor prescribed me pain medication, and at first I only took it when I truly needed it. But before long, I started taking it just to get through stressful days. When the prescription ran out, I found other ways to get the pills. No one knows. Not my parents, not my best friend, not even the man I've been dating for almost 2 years. To everyone else, I'm the woman who has her life together. I have a good job, I pay my bills, and I smile like nothing is wrong. But every morning, I wake up wondering if today will be the day someone notices. I've lied about where my money has gone. I've skipped family gatherings because I was sick from withdrawals. I made promises to quit more times than I can count. Last week, my boyfriend got down on one knee and asked me to marry him. I said, yes. Instead of feeling excited, I felt terrified. How can I marry someone when he doesn't even know the real me? I love him more than anything, but I'm scared that if I tell him, he'll leave. I'm also scared that if I don't tell him, addiction will eventually destroy both of us. I finally admitted to myself that I need help, and I'm looking into treatment, but I don't know whether I should confess everything before I go or wait until I'm stronger. Dirty Diana, if you were me, would you tell the man you love before starting recovery? Or would you wait until you had something hopeful to show him? Signed, ashamed, but ready to fight. So, what do y'all think about that? I know she asked me if I was in her shoes, what I would do. Now, personally, I've never done drugs, anything like that. I've had my painkillers in the past for, when I've had accidents and stuff, but I was never getting addicted to them. However, I I would just be upfront. I mean, you're strong. You're already a strong woman for admitting that you have a problem. You're a strong woman that you want to go and get treatment. It takes a strong woman or anyone to want to get help and reach me, your friends, and especially now your new fiance would look down on you. They would probably they would probably root you on and be very, supportive. That's what I'm guessing. And I mean, I that's why I would just upfront and let them know that I'm going to get my help. I've had this problem, but I am now acknowledging I while you're going through it. I've had families um, I've had family member that was a drug addict before, and unfortunately, he's no longer here. But if I had wished that if he had reached out and said, "Hey, I need help," I think all of us family members would have been there for him because he was sober for 20 plus years, and he relapsed, but he never told anyone until we got that dreadful call that he was in a coma, and then he died. And so, Mike is right. Admitting it is the first step. And I'm very proud of you for making that first step of admitting it. And I see Crystal here. She says, I have been there. It is better to be honest about it because then they can be in your exactly. You nailed it, Crystal. It's definitely they would probably be in your corner if you at least admit it, You'd be surprised. Because the worst thing you could do is not admit that you're having a problem and continuing this demon that's going to destroy you in the end, like it destroyed my brother. So I would take that step. And if it means to bring the whole family together, your parents, your friends, your family, and especially your fiance into one room, it might be easier just to get them all together and let them know, I have a problem and I'm going into treatment to beat this problem. And yes, I agree, Night Mood. You should never start a relationship with a lie. Exactly. And especially if you're going to end up getting married. So now that you've come out, it's best to tell them the truth. Well, congratulations, Crystal. Yes, you have been clean for 4 years. Wow. Congratulations. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Well, we do have a song here, once again, from the amazing Chrissy G. I haven't heard this song yet, but it's called Before You Find Out.
It started with a bottle by the side of my bed. The doctor said, these'll help, that's what he said. One little pill to numb the crashing pain. But somewhere down the road I lost my name. I'd smile through the daylight, laugh through the tears, building a future while hiding my fears. Every I'm okay was another disguise. You never saw the storm behind my eyes. You bought the ring, you held my hand, you made forever feel like a plan. But I've been carrying this weight alone, and now the truth is calling me home. Should I tell you before I learn to stand? Before recovery reaches for my hand? Will you see the woman that I used to be? Or only all the lies I've let you see? I'm scared you'll walk, I'm scared you'll stay, scared my secret stole our yesterday. But if love is stronger than this misery, please don't give up on me. Every promise that I whispered in the dark felt like another crack across my heart. You kissed my forehead, said we'll be alright, not knowing I'd been losing every night. I hate the mirror, hate who I've become, counting out excuses one by one. But tomorrow I'm asking someone for help. For the first time I can't do this myself. I'm not asking you to fix what's broken, just hear the words I've never spoken. This addiction isn't who I am, it's just the chains I've lived within. If you cry, I'll understand. If you need time, I'll take your hand. But I'd rather lose you telling the truth than keep you living with a lie. So I'll tell you before recovery starts, before silence tears apart our hearts. I'll lay these pills can't heal without telling you. What began with healing became my prison cell. Now I'm choosing hope instead of hiding well. If tomorrow's the first day I become free, I pray you'll still see the woman you fell in love with, not the addiction that swallowed me.
Chrissy, that was a really good, heartfelt song you put together. It definitely fits the story. But yes, definitely anyone out there who is struggling with addiction, whether it be drugs, alcohol, or or even both, definitely reach out for help, because you're not alone. You're definitely not alone, and you can get through this. You can get through this together. But yes, it was a good song, Chrissy, and another one that he did, and he's got a lot of talents. This man, um, and I always look forward to every week when I do my stories. He's always pulls through with getting songs together that will match my stories. So definitely, this was my last one for today. If you are an artist out there, definitely, if you listening to my request that I have stories lined up, if you want to write a song that is matching to any of my stories that I submit in, or if you already have a song that maybe already matches it, definitely reach out. And it's Chrissy G, not Chrissy H. Yes, there you go. I figure it was a typo. Yeah, his name's Chrissy G, and he's actually from. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's from Ireland. Does anybody know? Is Chrissy G from Ireland or the UK? UK. Thank you for correcting me. I could not tell which where he was. He's definitely is out there. I believe he's found on all platforms. You can find him. He does write some good songs out there. But that was definitely a very good song that he wrote and put together. And then also, if anyone has stories, if you have a confession, you can be anonymous. Everybody that I have gotten, they never give me their real name. They put down their anonymous name, or they just put anonymous. A lot of them have been creative by giving me, a shame mother to be, or whatever they put at the end. Definitely, if you want to put a confession in, send it to my email, confessionsdiana. That's with one N, not two N's, but confessionsdiana@yahoo.com. I would be happy to get in your confessions, and you could be, and who knows, yours may be read on the show. Or perhaps if you are not shy and you want to come up as a special guest, you are more than welcome. Now, usually I have my co-host Dante, but like I said, he's on a little business trip right now, making that money. And sometimes money, gotta get money hungry sometimes out there, and gotta hustle. And we all know the struggle is real. So, but I definitely now this coming up Saturday, I myself is going to be on a business trip on the 8th. And so I'm not going to be on the show. We won't have the show on next Saturday, but look forward to us on the following Saturday, and you'll have both me and Dante with 4 confessions and 4 soundtracks that will match those confessions. So be on the lookout for any of my posts. Thank you for the Swing family who has actually given me the opportunity, this platform, to present my show with you guys late night on Saturday night. And next Saturday is next Saturday is the 1st, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Never mind. You are right. So I will be here next Saturday. I have my Saturdays all jacked up. I'm in the middle of moving, so I got all jacked up. So I do apologize. So no, I will be here next Saturday. It's the following Saturday I won't be here. Okay, so never mind. So if you got stories for it, yeah, you'll see me here, honey. And yes, Dante, my co-host, is not here because he had to go on a like I said, a business trip. So he's taking care of business right now. And yes, I do have my dates wrong. I'm all jacked up. Like I said, I'm moving. I'm getting all my dates. I mean, for the longest time, I kept thinking that yesterday was like Monday, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's not Monday, it's Friday. So yeah, it's been one of those weeks. Yeah, put away the wine. If I only drunk wine, right? I just think I work too much. That's my problem. And I got so many stories I read that I just have to pick which four will be on this week's show or next week's show. So, but I love all the stories. Right? Yep, our work always tends to overwhelm us. Me either. I don't want to go back to work, but I have to tomorrow. Right? It wasn't a water bowl. Yes, my dog was behaving. Thank you for reminding me that. If you don't know, there was an episode a few episodes back. There was some weird noises that was in the background, and it wasn't what we all thought it was. But then I found out that it was actually my dog drinking water. So that was a noise they kept hearing. It was coming through my mic, and somebody thought that their mic was off and they were doing something else. So that's why it's a big joke every week, that water bowl. Right? Sure. I know I didn't put my vibrator away. Okay, shush. Mike says, I need 2 weeks, damn it. Right? I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to. That's my business trip that I got to do because I'm going to go to a concert and I got the days wrong. So I just scared Mike. Sorry, Mike. Oh, Lord. See, this is how fast I want that to happen. I want to be on another vacation because I won't have. I'm not talking about work here. All right, guys. Well, this has been fun. We are down to our time. And I'm sorry to freak you out, Mike, but we're all good here. So if you have any more questions or anything, shoot me an email. And you can find us all over the place on TikTok. You can find Swing Family on TikTok. He's on Twitch. You can find him on YouTube. He's also on Facebook. If you haven't joined the group on Facebook, please join the group. It's the Music Arena. Definitely on Facebook, you can find the Swing Family Records Musical Arena. You can find some great stuff in there, and you can definitely join the family. So until next time, bye, lovies.
You ever drop a song and feel like nobody really heard it? No comments, no support, just silence. Uploaded, forgotten. Streaming numbers don't mean nothing. But what if there was a place built different? Where artists don't get buried, they battle. Where fans don't scroll, they connect. Where your sound actually gets heard. Swain Family Records. Music competitive arena, real battles, real fans, real connection. No gatekeepers, no fake hype, just music. And a community that listens. This is your moment to be seen, to be heard, to be part of something bigger. Join the movement, build your sound. This ain't for everybody. This is for the ones who know they got it and ready to prove it.